Hey everybody, I wanted to make a quick video on earnings calls and why they are so important and every investor should listen to them. This is when the company's executives release all their financial results for the quarter. They also discuss the business outlook and forward-looking statements like predictions and expectations for the company moving forward. Typically, the stock market acts volatile when numbers are released. This is a reason why companies are required to do them outside active trading hours. Pre-market, before 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time, or after market, which is 4 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. Typically speaking, it doesn't matter if the numbers are good or bad. What really matters is how the company did with respect to the projections on Wall Street. These calls are live, but are recorded and can be accessed later. Conference call participants usually include the chairman, CEO, CFO, and dependent on the company and the events under discussion, various other executives. The earnings call typically starts with an executive making opening remarks, like how the company did financially, where the company stands, and where the company's moving forward. The second part of the earnings call is when the executive team takes calls and questions from investors. These are typically analysts from the largest investment firms. Analysts and investors agree this is probably the most important part of the entire conference call. I highly recommend for all investors to listen to these types of earnings calls. There's a lot of useful information. There are a few ways to figure out when these earnings calls occur. The most reliable one is on the company's investors relations page. Simply type in the company's name followed by IR, which is investors relations. The earnings call press release will tell you what time, date, and provide a link to the stream. To access the stream, you'll need to fill out information like your name, email, and company name. As for Tesla, they announced their Q4 earnings to be January 27th after market. To find out on Robinhood, simply scroll past the company's statistics, recent news, and analyst ratings. A cool thing about Tesla's earnings call is that they teamed up with Say Technologies, where retail or individual investors, like ourselves, can submit questions and the ones with the most votes will be asked during the call. So let's take a look at what Wall Street is projected for Tesla. The two main focuses is revenue for the quarter and EPS, which is earnings per share. Wall Street has estimated Tesla Q4 revenue to be $10.26 billion. Tesla recorded $8.7 billion in Q3, which would be an increase of $1.56 billion quarter over quarter. Wall Street also estimated that Tesla will have an EPS of 0.95, which will be Tesla's sixth straight profitable quarter. I expect for Tesla to announce a record quarter across the board with revenue, net income, GAAP and non-GAAP, and free cash flow. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions regarding this video. And if you have predictions for Tesla Q4 results, also leave those in the comments as well.